Good morning, third grade. Here is your review of language arts for today, Wednesday, May 6th. So yesterday you learned about Joseph and Jacob and the reunion of the family in Egypt. Joseph revealed himself to his father and invited his father to come and live with him in Egypt, where there was plenty of food to eat during the famine. So instead of drawing a lot, we're going to write a lot today. And if you can't do this all in one day, you can break it up into 2 days. Or even in this morning in the afternoon. You could start in the morning and then you could take a break and then finish it up as your language arts skills time, imagining it were a real Wednesday at the Rudolf Steiner School of Ann Arbor when you would be practicing your skills. So it could be something that you finish during your skills class in the afternoon. Here is a review of the story in writing, and this is on page 12 of my Hebrew People book, the Green Book, and I have written the following sentences we will read together, and as you're reading, you're going to think about writing this for yourself. And as you write, when you come to a green walker word, you're going to switch out of writing with graphite and use either your nice sharp green crayon or your green colored pencil. It might be easier just to use your colored pencil. So this says, Joseph invited his father, Jacob, to come to Egypt, period. God spoke to Jacob and said, "Do not fear Egypt. I will help you and make you and your sons great people." When Joseph saw his father, he was not afraid to weep. Jacob gave his growing family the name Israel. The Israelites, and that was what they became known as, were given a land called Goshen, where they could continue to grow, period. So this is what's going to go in your green Hebrew People book. I will give you a photocopy or a picture of these words on this page if you don't want to work from the video. And I am asking you to review the green walkers by writing the green walkers when you come to them in green. If you need to write them first and go over what you've written and find them in there and then erase them in graphite and write them in green, you could do that. Or for those of you who are feeling like this is too much writing, you could get a printed copy of it and underline in green the green walkers. Now there's a few tricks in there because some of those words have those green walker vowel combinations, right? Like we looked at yesterday. Those are those vowel combinations, but they don't say the name of the vowel. Some of them are sight words or pippy words. Now, regardless of whether or not you're going to print out these words to read and underline, or to read and then write and copy back into your book to practice your writing, all of you are going to end the story on the end of at the bottom of page 12. If you need to go on because you get carried away and you are really enjoying writing to the back of page 12, there's 13, you could do that. You could keep growing. So I left a little room down here. I put a little Hebrew person here, and another one is coming off the page. You could decorate over here if you have room. I'm not going to do that now so you can see my words clearly. You can decorate around the borders when you're done writing. So once they continue to grow, something happened with the Egyptians and the Israelites. A long time passed, Joseph passed on, and the people were growing bigger and bigger and bigger. More and more Israelis were living in Goshen. And the Egyptians had a reaction to that. And see if you can remember what it was. You could go back and listen to the story a little bit more, if it will help you to remember what happened. Something happened between the Israelites and the Egyptians. And that's where this story is going to pick up for the end of today, that you can listen to while you're doing something else. So instead of doing a big drawing for this review, we're going to do some writing. It would be good, even if you're not going to write all of these sentences, to choose a few of them to write into your book, but still find all of the green walkers either on this page printed out for you or as you're writing it into your books. And there you go. This is your review of language arts this morning. Bye, third grade.